Happy New Year, happy New Year, and welcome to 2026. I am so grateful to be able to cross over with you into this beautiful year. And this year, I believe there are many things that are ahead of us. And I just have a simple word that I believe is going to be beneficial to you as we are moving forward on this new track and this new chapter of our lives. Um, I remember many years ago, I watched an interview from Kobe Bryant. Some of you may or may not know him, but he was one of the best basketball players to ever play in the NBA. And he came straight out of high school. And early in his career, there was a time where he was given many opportunities to solidify his stance as a newcomer into the league. And one of the things that happened is in a critical game in the NBA playoffs, he was given the chance to lead his team to victory, and he failed miserably. It was atrocious, if we're being very honest. But he didn't let that bring him down. He didn't let it weigh him down. He began to inquire from his trainers, what could have possibly gone wrong. And he found the trainers kind of instructed him and gave him insight. He said, well, the NBA season is 82 games plus playoffs. So you're talking about playing over 100 games in a season in a short period of time. And that can have a lot of wear and tear on your body. And you coming out of high school, Kobe Bryant, he had never been in that situation before. He had never, felt that extensive, strain on his body before. So that contributed to him being in the position where, though he had an opportunity, he could not capitalize on it because of the strain that it put on him. So what he decided to do was to take time during the summer to work on the basics, to keep things very simple, work on his conditioning, work on his fundamentals. That began to set the platform for him becoming the greatest player in the world. He wasn't trying to become, do spectacular things on the court. He began to just keep things simple, and from building a strong foundation on the simple things, on the fundamentals, it made him capable of handling the pressure at the highest stage. So though he failed miserably early in his career, he worked on the fundamentals and he kept things simple. And eventually, what ended up happening is he became one of the greatest closers of games, one of the greatest champions in the NBA. And that just leads me to simply say to you that in 2026, focus on simplicity. Focus on the little things. Little things matter. Don't overlook them. I know we want the spectacular, we want the extravagant, we want to accomplish the big dream, the big goals, but we have to give much attention to the little things. A building is built brick by brick. You don't start with the roof. When you want to build a skyscraper, you must start at the ground level, at the foundation. And if there's a crack in the foundation, the whole building is condemned. Focus on the foundational things. Focus on simplicity. Whatever goal you want to accomplish, it has a starting point. Don't take for granted the simple things. It's almost like going to the gym. If somebody wants to develop a very powerful physique, an impressive physique, it doesn't start in one day. It's not a one-day journey. You and I know that. We really have to take our time and be dedicated to the same exercises that can help build muscle. Sometimes it's boring, sometimes it doesn't seem fun, sometimes it's not spectacular, but those are the very things that can carry us to where we want to be. A mighty ocean is made of little drops. A journey of 1,000 miles is began with one step and is made up of many little steps. So I want you to take this into consideration in 2026. Know that you are going to make it, but how you choose to walk in this year is going to be the determining factor. Don't be overwhelmed by the success of other people. If you know what people go through to get to where they are, you would appreciate the product much more. And I believe it's your time for you to have what you desire to see, especially if you're a disciple of Christ. I believe this is a season for you. It's a year full of promises It's a year full of greener pastures for those who will choose to walk in the light of God. And I don't want you to take for granted the little things. I'm talking about the people you talk to. I'm talking about the places you spend your time, what you give your attention to. Begin to break down your life into simple things, sections, and begin to examine how you can improve in every area. And I say to you, keep things simple. You want to be a bodybuilder and win a bodybuilding competition? Start by going to the gym consistently, lifting weights that you can carry. Don't try to lift the 500 pounds. Don't attempt starting off with 1,000 pounds. Start with the weight you can carry. And as you are consistent, you'll find that you will build capacity and strength and towards that goal that you want to achieve. And in the same way, if it is about being better as a disciple of Christ, if you want to see yourself more potent in your spiritual life, keep things simple. I know you want to read the whole Bible from cover to cover in one sitting. I understand, that's beautiful. But how about you start off with one chapter? Be consistent with 3 chapters a day. Be consistent with praying 5 minutes. And then you will see that as you are dedicated, strength and grace will multiply because your heart is also developing with your mind. Peace and many blessings. And I pray a prosperous new year. And may you enjoy the goodness of the Lord in this season.